Sir, microphone is muted, sir.
Why it is muted? Thank you. Yeah. So guys, this particular topic is just relax and listen. That's it. Okay. No need to worry about this topic, how it is. It won't give you any headache. Okay. No. We are continuing the previous headache only. Okay. So freshly tomorrow, if I told this one freshly tomorrow, then it is become a double headache. Because other topics you won't get it. So other topics are there, which for morning. This is continuing same headache only. So continue means what I am saying is just very relaxable, sit and listen very carefully. That's it. Okay, no need to think. If you don't understand, also no need to try hard. Okay, if you understand, good. If you don't understand, don't need to try hard now. Later you can try. Okay, so I will give you some examples also. This is like a one-way traffic class only. Just I want to finish up this one. So later you can find it. The time is also important, right? Like this. So
Okay,
this
okay.
is the table is always useful table, guys. Okay. So why it is class A, class B, class C ranges are there. Network and host portion is there. Default subnet mask is there, and as well as number of hosts per network is also there. Guys, already I asked one question in the in my house or maybe in my office. I have 100 computers. Which is the best one? I have a 200 computers. Which class is better? If I have a 10,000 computers, which class is better? Like that. It is a private network. It is completely a private network. So what are the class you take in no problem because it's a completely private in manner. But in a public, it is not like that. In a public, it is not like that. Okay. For example, I have an organization. I have a organization. So I have a organization. So my A organization. Okay. This organization has a 10 servers are there. 10 servers are there. So these 10 servers are connected through internet. Means anyone in the network internet should access these servers. Okay, different type of servers are there. For example, google.com, gmail.com, facebook.com. These are all servers which we are accessing through internet, right? That is a server we are accessing through internet, right? Like I have an organization, I have a 10 servers are there. These 10 servers should access through internet. So that is a public. So I need a 10 public IP addresses. So that's what I say. I say like a private IP, public IP. 10 servers want to access through network means you need a 10 public IP addresses. So go to ISP service provider, right? Your internet service provider, go to service provider, ask 10 public IP addresses. So you have to pay for 10 IP addresses, then you can use it. That's the story. But problem is there. Which is the better class? We know class is better. Okay, because of class C is a 254 IP addresses you are getting. 254 host addresses you are getting. But I need only 10. I need only 10. 254 we are getting. I need only 10. So 244 are waste. Are not used. Okay. So 244 are not used. So you are paying for a access. You are paying for a classy network on IP address, but you are using only 10 IP address of that network. You are not using 254. It means You are wasting 254 IP addresses. It is you are not using and you are paying for it, and others also unable to use that network. Okay, so then the concept come up, subnetting. What is this subnetting? Divide a network divide a network into small networks. Small networks that we call it as a subnets. Okay, divide a network into small networks, that is called a subnets. Small networks means subnets. So this is totally it is subnetting. What is subnetting? Divide a big network into small networks. That's the concept of subnetting. How to do it? Wait, what happened? How to do subnetting? How to do subnetting is very simple by changing subnet mask. By changing subnet mask, the network will be changed. You change the subnet mask, network is changes, and if network is changing means it is a network is become a smaller. It means number of hosts for the network will be less. Okay, the meaning is number of hosts per subnet is less than usual, like that we can put less. Okay, yes, I will give you another example. Here it is. For example, 10 is okay, but what about organization is there 254, right? I have a for example 500 servers are there, big infrastructure, 500 servers are there. I took a class B. How much it is getting? 65,534 IP addresses I am getting, right? So how much I am wasting? Almost 65,000 IP addresses I am not using. Okay, almost 65,000 is not using. Like this, you can take an examples. Okay, so that's how it is. Subnetting is divided network into small networks. So the small networks has a less number of hosts. Less number of hosts per subnet. Okay. Next, how to do it? By changing a subnet mask. Means how to change the subnet mask? By calculating. How to change the subnet mask? Again, the question will come up, right? How to change subnet mask? By calculating only. Okay. So how to change subnet mask? Compulsory, you should know how to calculate. Guys, there is a two methods based on the two scenarios. The scenario number one is like this. I have a network. So I have a network. For example, 200 dot class. Guys, I'm taking class C. So then it is quite easy, pretty straightforward. Class C is a pretty straightforward. So no confusion at all when you are learning it. Okay. 100.10.0 network. It's a class C network. So I have a network and I want to divide this network. What happening? Okay. I want to divide the network into 4 parts. Just I have a 4 rooms. I want to distribute 4 companies are there. 4 companies came up, they want some public IP address. Okay, it's not a private, right? It is not a private, means it's a public IP address. So 4 companies came up and they want some private IP address, maybe like a 50, 60 private IP address required. So what I done, I'm ISP provider. I divide I took a one network, I divide into 4 equal parts and I give it to them. Okay, so the scenario is I want to divide a network into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Okay, so that's the scenario, and then we have to do calculations. So this is the first question, first scenario. So guys, relax and do. So which network it is? Class C network. Okay, it is a class C network. I given a network ID. It is a class C network, so no need to worry. So how many parts? 4 subnets required. How many network required? 4 subnets. We have to divide it. Okay, so here it is. Look at carefully. 4 subnet is there, right? So it's a 4 subnets. It is like this. So you can see 2 to the power of n, 2 to the power of n equal to 4. This is the little formula type. Okay, 2 to the power of 4 into n. N means network bits. Guys, this is no formula, nothing kind of stuff. This is for understanding of calculation only. We are pushing like this. Network bits. N means network bits. Actually, network bit means ones only. Okay, I will tell what is that ones kind of stuff. Okay, network bits means ones, number of ones. So number of subnets are 4. Number of subnets are 4. So then this is the formula. So that is what is the n value here? 2.
2.
Okay, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. N value is become automatically it's n value is 2, means number of network bits. It's like a back to engineering college. Number of network bits are 2. Number of network bits are 2. It means how many ones are 2? Okay, 2 ones are there. Okay, so this is network. Now we have to interpret these ones. We have to add these ones into our subnet mask. We have to add these ones into our subnet mask. Okay, so take our subnet mask. First convert into binary. Because of explanation and all, it took a lot of lengthy kind of concept. Okay, but really when you calculating, it won't take much time, because already I showed one example how to tell an answer. Okay, so this is I convert into binary. Okay, this is I put in the binary. Now I'm adding these 2 ones. Where to add? From left to right. Remember guys, ones are follows like this. Ones are follows like this. Zeros are follows from here. So actually say, so you have to write ones from left to right. You have to write ones from left to right. Okay, like this. You have to give 1 1 1 1 1 1 like this. No gaps. No gaps means no zeros in between ones. In subnet mask, you won't get a zeros here. You won't get a zeros here. It is always 1 1 1 1 1 like that only. And zeros follows from this side to this one, like this. Whenever you see zeros, zeros always like this from this side only. Okay, it is very difficult. Like if it is a board, then it is okay. Okay, zeros follows like this. Okay, zeros follows like this. So that is always calculate number of zeros, number of rows. Next, already I told ones means network bit, zeros means host bits. Zeros means host bit. Okay. So this is the number of ones. How many ones are there now? Anyone?
26.
26.
Very good. This is the number of ones are 26. It represented in /26. Okay. Next, if you rewrite this customizer subnet mask in a binary is 192 like this. This is your new subnet mask. And how many zeros are there?
6.
6. 0 means host bits. H is a represent host bits. Here is a formula. Number of hosts per subnet. Number of hosts per subnet. Okay, for in one subnet, how many are there? Is 2 to the power of h minus 2. Okay, so 2 to the power of h, how many are there? Okay, number of zeros are 6. Very good. Okay, 6. It means h equal to 6. Okay, your people are at least getting something. Minus 2. You don't get easy. Yeah, tell me. You don't know about it. Okay, so 2 to the power of 6 means how much it is? 5 means 32, 6 means 64. 64 minus 2, 62. Okay, so number of hosts per subnet is 62. Okay, so again, you have to rewrite this thing. Number of hosts per subnet is 62. So totally, I am dividing this network into 4 parts. Each part of network having 62 hosts. Each part of network having 62 hosts. Now, can we see like this? First network, like first calculations are done. Now I have to divide the network. So the first one, first network. So first of all, you have to take 200.100.10.0. So this is the network ID. This is my network ID. Subnet mask is now different. Subnet mask is /26. Earlier it is classful only, but while dividing, your subnet mask is different. You have to use this subnet mask, or you have to represent the subnet mask like this, and do like this, and give it to the client. Give it to the client only. This first one we call it as a network ID. Okay. Next 200.100.10.1. So this is first valid host ID, host IP address, or anything you can. Okay. Next 200.100.10. Now we will get a doubt how to calculate last one. Earlier one we calculated it okay, but here it is little bit difficult. No problem. See the number of hosts per network is 62. Add this 62 to 0. 0 plus 62. 0 plus 62. Okay. 62 is a last valid address. Last. How to get it? 0 plus 62. I got it like this. 62 is the number of hosts per subnet. 63 is the next one, so obviously it is broadcast ID. broadcast ID. So one network is finished. One network is finished. B. Second network. Second network is nothing but a continuation of first network only. Same network ID. Sorry. This is the network ID. Okay. But same subnet mask. Same subnet mask. This is my network ID. Second network. So I divide one network into 4 networks, right? So that's why I'm writing like this. 65 is the first one. First valid host in this network, in the second network. Last one. How to calculate? 62 plus 64. 126. Okay, this is the last one. So how to put it? 64 is my network ID number. 62 is my host per subnet. Number of subnet per host, that is 62. So if you add like this, network ID plus number of hosts per network, you will get a last one. You will get a last one. Otherwise, you have to do -1 from the broadcast ID. There are a lot of things are there. So this is the broadcast. That's it. Network is finished. This is a last network, so like 200. I think we cannot done 2 examples. I will show you only one example only. Okay. This is a network ID. 200.100.10.129. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, next, last, again 128 plus 62. 128 plus 62. 190. 190 only. Okay, 62, right? So 190. This is last. How I got it? So 128 is my network ID plus number of hosts per network is 62. Actually, there is no formula, nothing. It is just like complete open up kind of stuff only. Okay. Once you know very well, so you will understand there is no formula, no nothing kind of stuff. Okay. Just numbers only. Okay, up to here it okay. So 192 plus 62. So 254. Already I given this example so many times, so I know fast calculation. No, don't worry. So 192 plus 62. So 200.100.10.255. So this is class B. Okay, so say D. So not a classes, it is first network, second network, third network, fourth network. No other network, right? So this is the last one in the network. So I didn't. Okay, sorry. Mind broadcast ID. Okay, so 4 networks. I divide a single network into multiple networks. I divide a single network into multiple networks by changing of subnet mask. Okay, so guys, if you don't understand the calculation, understand at least what is subnet mask. Sorry, what is subnetting? Here it is. I given a statement, divide a network into small networks by changing of subnet mask. Okay, so how to change the subnet mask based on the requirement and calculations. Okay, so whenever you do subnetting, number of hosts per subnet will be less. Okay, number of hosts per subnet is less or a small. Less or a small, you can use word called small also. Less or a small numbers. If you take this is a class C IP network, you'll get a 254 IP addresses. How many you will get it? 254 hosts per network, you will get it. Hosts per number of hosts per network, you will get it. But I'm dividing this network into 4 parts. So once I divide, so by changing the subnet mask. So how many hosts I am getting? 62 hosts per network. For each network, 62 number of hosts per subnet I am getting. Okay. So what is my subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. Okay. So then using this same concept, so I divide my network into 4 parts. This is the one network. This is my second network, third network, fourth network. Now, because we don't have a time to tell another example, I'm using this example for basic understanding. Verify, really I divide it or not. Really, I divide it or not. So I'm taking one example from it. So then you can calculate from it. If anyone is still alive, so you can tell me an answer. 255, 255, 255, 192 is my subnet mask. Now, can anybody calculate network ID? 255, 255, 255. Up to first 3 are okay because 255 all are ones, no problem. But this is not 0, not 255. What to do in these cases? Convert into binary. In these cases, compulsory you should convert into binary. Still, you got lot of practice. Okay, so it's a 50. Convert into binary. First one is 128, 64, 32. So 32 is a smaller. That's why 1. 50 is bigger. So 32 means 20, 18, 18. Next one is 16, 32, 16, 1. So only 2, 18 minus 16, only 2. Only 2, so right? So 8, 4, 2, 1. So this is the 50. So this is 192, we already know. Okay. Do ending operation between these two things only. 0, sorry. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 only. Why? Because of 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, again 0, 0, 0, 0. See? Finally, I got an output. This is 0. So this is my network ID. It's same or not? Like this is my network ID. First one is okay. What about this one? Tell me a number between 65 and 126. 65 and 126. Any number. Meanwhile, I will type other things. Anyone? Okay. So I've given a myself 72. Okay. There are not. And 72, 192. Okay. So again, 72 in binary. 0, 1. This is 64. 6 plus 2, 8. is 72. Guys, how I converted? If you don't understand, no problem. Only thing is I got converted online. That's it. If you want to verify, you can use your calculator and we can do it. Okay. You can use online calculators are there, or you can use Calci from your laptop also there. 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So what is this value?
64.
Very good. 64. This is my network ID. Really? Yes. See, this is my network ID. Okay, see, IP address, some subnet mask. This network ID is like this. This network ID is like this. So, meaning is this is a different network. This is a different network. Even though it's look like a class C, and the first three portions are same for both the networks, but because of this subnet mask, both are become different networks. Both are become different networks. If you need more examples, you can take this one and this one also, no problem. This is 129, right? So I take a 136, 136. Okay, no problem. Okay, so first three are okay. So only these two things, right? So 138 only we have to calculate. Again, 1 because 128 comparison 128. So minus, oh, very good. I took a very easy number automatically. Okay, 128. So 138 minus 128 is 10 only difference. So 8. This is the one. So like this. So what is this value? 1 1.
128.
128. Okay, so 128. Okay, so this is how we can verify how to find the network ID. So actually one more is there in a subnetting calculations like that. So just I'm trying to convey the concept of subnetting. Okay, if you can calculate. So that's one thing, but this is the one type of subnetting. Another type of subnetting is also there, but time is not there, and you don't have energy. I am not having energy. Like that. Okay, so where is this? So if you take this question, for example, so you can see which subnet does this host. Yeah, it is directly. We got a question. We got a host ID. It means IP address, and we got a some subnet mask. Okay. Then what is the subnetwork? Means what is the network ID? It is asking what is the network ID. So we are see first three are 255s. So first three are no change in it. Only change will be happens these two things. Only change will happens here only. Okay, it's not 88. It may be some other things will come up because it's a 128 and here it is 88. 128. This is the one. 88. So 128, 64. 64 means 24, 32, 16, 8, like this. So obviously you are getting 0. Okay. If you calculate this one also, you will get 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 only. Okay. So you can relieve the answer, you'll get that answer. Which subnet does first? Like same thing, same type of question only. Same thing, you have to calculate network ID. Anyone will tell this answer? It's quite easy. It's a class C only. It's also network ID question. First three are same, no need to worry. 240. 240 means 111, 000s. Okay. So what is this value? This is 128, 64, 32, 16. Okay. 16. So 16 table. So we'll go to the 16, 160 minus 16, 150. 144 is an answer. 144. Like this. 144. Okay. So how I tell an answer? It depends upon practice, following formulas and magic number. But that's just for a show business only. Like I know better. I know, see, I'm a great trainer. Okay. Just for build up purpose only. We don't have a time to discuss that much. Just understand at least one point in a subnetting. What is subnetting? That's it. Everybody ran away. Okay. No problem. So a lot of people are there.
Subnetting means we have to divide into subtopics like different portions.
Yes, that's yes. Divide into small networks. Yes. Actually, one thing is there. We'll see the. I will give you, if possible, tomorrow. I'll take another half-an-hour session for another subnetting. Okay. So that is very interesting one. And it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Okay. So go